Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. Today we are taking a look at a 22 long rifle suppressor from Lantac. This is a very cool suppressor, has some things about it that I haven't seen in many or if any 22 suppressors that I've ever played with. So let's get into it. For some quick housekeeping, Lantac did send this out to the channel for me to make a video of and review. They did not give me a script. They did not say I had to say anything nice about it. They just said, here you go. You want to check it out? Sure. And I've been shooting it since. Now, if something in your mind tells you that I'm going to be biased one way or the other about this because they sent it out to your channel, that's on you, not on me. Additionally, if you guys aren't aware, and I think a lot of you guys out there that are already subscribed to the channel already know about this, if you see how my truck is coming along in the background there with the bed rack, the canopy, the new awning, lift kit, all that, I have a second channel, and that is Matt's Off-Road and Outdoors. I'll leave a link to that down below. If you like overlanding, you like truck mods, and you like camper conversions, which is one of the other things I'm doing right now, a 6x12 Pace trailer, turning it into a camper, turning the cargo trailer into a camper. Check out my second channel, Matt's Off-Road and Outdoor. Thank you to Lantac for sending this out. Thank you to those who are heading over to my second channel. Let's get into it. So I've had this cannon for a little while now. You probably saw it in my Derya TM22 rifle review, lever action rifle review. It has probably 800, maybe close to 1,000 rounds on it thus far. I haven't cleaned it, and it hasn't had any problems whatsoever. A few quick specs about the can. It is 6 3/4 long in this configuration, and this is the 5 baffle configuration. You can strip this down to a single baffle configuration, which makes it about 3.4 inches long. And that's one of the things about this can that sort of sets it apart from a lot out there, is you can take 4 baffles out of this, each individual baffle out of it, and shorten it up or make it as long as the 5 baffles it is. The diameter of it all the way through here until you see this hump out, the blast chamber part there, is 1.375, this being just over 1.4 inches. So it will fit inside of quite a few handguards out there, considering 1.375 is normally the interior thread diameter of a lot of your like AR cans. So if you have a AR-15 style rifle that's chambered in 22, and this will fit down inside the handguard very, very nicely. So it is a 7075 T6 aluminum body, with the exception of the base of it, or the mount of it, which is stainless steel. And without the base, this comes in at 4.7 ounces in its full configuration, and like 2.4 ounces in the single baffle configuration. Now, speaking of the mount, so this is cool. I have the direct thread 1/2x28 mount in it right now. It comes with this. It also comes with a Plan B mount. On the end of this Derya TM22, I have the Lantac Dragon 556223 brake, and this is the Plan B mount that comes with this can. So if you have something like reared in Lantac, whatever else is out there that is in this Plan B configuration, and it's chambered in 22, you can use this mount on here to go from gun to gun to gun to gun, which is super cool. So to change this out, I can't actually show you on camera because YouTube doesn't know their own policies, and they would give me a strike for it. But this unthreads, and each one unthreads. So off camera, I'm going to quickly unthread the end cap, and as you can see here, and then each individual baffle after that, off camera, each individual baffle after that has the same threads. So I'm going to go 2 baffles down real quick, and as you can see here, the threads, male threads, female threads. So how has it performed? How has it performed in the various configurations? I've used it from single baffle all the way out to the 5 baffles on both pistols and rifles. Now, the pistol that I was using on is this Ruger 22. This is not mine. I don't know the specifications about it. I do know that this is a pack light upper or barrel on it. In the beginning of using this, it ran great. The gun now seems to be malfunctioning a lot, which you can see probably in some of the B-roll. But as far as sound, when I have the full can on it, even when I have just the single baffle on it, with ammo like the CCI Clean, which is, I think, right around 1,100 feet per second, and then the CCI Quiet, which is 750 feet per second, both of them are extraordinarily quiet. So microphones are very bad at picking up the correct sound to transfer to you on what I'm hearing. That cameras, they tend to not really show you, or in this case, let you hear what I'm hearing, but I did the best I could. I did some tests with this earlier this morning. I did a point of aim, point of impact shift with and without the can, and some sort of sound tests. So let's get into that. All right, so I'm going to use CCI Clean for this test. We're going to start with a baseline of just the muzzle brake, the Lantac Dragon muzzle brake, and no suppressor. 5 rounds, we're at 30 yards. All right, rimfire, what can I say about that failure? So that's 4 in target. Let's change to the suppressor. All right, 5 more rounds of the CCI Clean. Now, just for the fun of it, I'm going to do 5 rounds of the Winchester 1,330 feet per second. So this is faster stuff than the Clean by about 100 feet per second, just to see sort of what happens. I know we don't have a baseline with this particular ammo, mainly because it's been super unreliable. I don't even like shooting it. But let's see if I can get it to run for 5 rounds. Apparently not. Apparently not. Apparently not. Apparently not. Oh, got one. Yeah, that ammo's junk. Here's the first 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's the next 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here's that one Winchester that actually fired. So we're generally a little high. A little higher than here at its highest point for my point of aim. So that's the baseline. That's the no suppressor. This is with a suppressor. Some of the grouping being a little tighter could have been me. I don't know if it was a suppressor or not. But you can see that generally speaking, the group is just a little lower. And then on the higher velocity yet, it actually dipped beneath. But that's not enough data to show to really decide anything there. Now I want to run 5 rounds of CCI Quiet. This stuff's like 700 or 750 feet per second stuff. Very, very quiet stuff. If you hear anything over in the mic, I'd be shocked other than the action of the gun. So I did that 6th one to show that, like, that's all you're hearing is the action of the gun. Let's go down range so I can prove that there are holes down in the target after that. And in fact, I'm not even going to cut the walk down there. That is incredibly quiet. So I shot at the top dot. I shot at the top dot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's those 5 CCI quiet. Wow. So the big barrel of this, the extra chamber space versus some of those like 1 inch wide and 3/4 inch wide cans, I think is one of the things that makes this so much quieter than some stuff out there, in my opinion. And then, of course, being able to take every one of these apart and clean them versus either a non-serviceable one that you have to soak or ones that are a tube and you have to knock the baffles out. Hopefully it's not too carboned up. I just think that sets this apart from a lot of other ones out there, as well as the ability to mount to the Plan B system. So what, if anything, would I change about this? Before we get into price, what would I change about this? I am very, very impressed with this can. It's super lightweight. It's super quiet. Really, I mean, it checks every box you could possibly ask for out of a 22 can. The one thing I think I would change is knurling. It's not a make or break thing. It's not a make or break thing for me at all, and this is just personal preference, but I have been unscrewing these and screwing these together a bunch over the last month of having this, just for testing purposes. And I do sort of wish the can, like the baffles, the outside of the can, had some sort of knurling or something other than just a smooth bore to it. Again, it's not that you can't, right? It's not that you can't, but I think that if I were to sit here, or if somebody were to like really tighten this down hard, this gets slippery, especially when you start getting down to just taking two baffles apart from each other, not being able to get a full grip on either side of it. But to be fair, that is me sort of nitpicking the can. I haven't had problems. I haven't had to use like a strap wrench or anything thus far, but again, if it gets starting to get carboned and you're trying to do that a lot, I think that knurling on the outside of the can may be the way to go. So price, how much does this bad boy cost? To the YouTube censors, I'm not selling this. I'm not promoting sales. I'm not adding links to get this. All I'm doing is giving the viewer enough information for educational purposes to make decisions, fully informed decisions. I checked 3 websites, including Lantac's, before recording this, and it is currently sitting at $435. And for $435, you get the entire can, you get the direct thread stainless adapter, and you get the Plan B adapter. You do have to supply your own Plan B muzzle device, although you can get that Lantac Dragon or whatever. Now for $435, the modularity of this, how quiet it is, nice big blast chambers, or nice big chambers, the ability to clean it very easily over some out there, and the ability to use that Plan B. I really think that that's not a bad price for this can. I really don't. I understand that there are some 22 cans out there that are significantly cheaper, that are quite a bit cheaper, but they're not this. They don't have everything you're getting with this. Is it worth it to you? That's on you to decide, but I don't think that this is priced badly at all. So with some minor nitpicks, this thing gets an absolute passing grade from me. Good can, and I know Lantac makes good stuff, so there's something to be said for that as well. Everybody, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Remember to hit all notifications. Leave a comment down below if you use this, any of your other experiences with Lantac products, or to tell me why I'm wrong, because that's the one thing you guys are really, really good at, is telling me how wrong I am about everything I say. I do appreciate Lantac sending this out to the channel for review. And more than that, I appreciate you, the person that's still here right now, the person that watched till the end. I appreciate you more than you know. Those other people left 3 minutes into the video or a minute and a half into the video because they don't have longer than TikTok attention span. But you're special. Thank you, and we'll talk to you later.